Let's start the match in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, starting off our autonomous here with our alliances, getting ready to go. Scoring in those autonomous 1, 4, 4, 8, 1, scoring 1, 2, 3. Can we get 4 cones? Yes, these teams are moving fast. Looks like Blue Alliance is scoring lots of cones on these upper and middle junctions, and Red Alliance is trying to keep up 71-72 with that classic long dunking arm there, reaching halfway across the field to land in their autonomous and successfully parking at the end of the match.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Looks like there's some questions around parking for that area, but we'll see what happens at the end of the match. And as we begin our driver control period, it's up to these teams for the Red Alliance to catch up with that bit of a back half here, because Blue Alliance has a bit of an advantage in cone scoring coming out of that autonomous, which means it's up to the Red Alliance to continue control of these upper junctions for those extra points, scoring cones on the upper junctions. Blue Alliance, however, is not going to make it easy for them. They are also scoring as fast as they can on these junctions. Upper junctions are the main focus of this match, even though we've got some middle and lower junctions that could be claimed for some additional points. But it might make more sense for these teams to either focus on those upper junctions for the additional points or just wait till a later part of the match so that it isn't as competitive. And of course, an important factor is that some of these teams are unfortunately knocking over those cones and not successfully scoring them, which means that those are some cones that they're not going to either be able to get as points unless they can successfully knock those cones back up on their feet. We're going to have to wait and see what happens there. 5064 sneaking in a quick little, sneaky little claim of a low junction. We'll see if anyone notices that as they knock back over. Yes, successfully rewriting up one of those cones, running back over, scoring a middle junction for themselves with only 45 seconds left, 15 seconds before the end game. That means we're going to be running here. And 8365 claiming a high junction for themselves, 71-72. Holding on and waiting for that end game to start because they know they only have a small amount of time left as the end game begins here. Blue Alliance still with a substantial lead, which means that it's going to be up to the Red Alliance hopefully to game that back, get a bit of an advantage, see if they can get enough of an advantage to counteract that autonomous at the beginning of the game. Otherwise, it's going to be the Blue Alliance with a win here. Blue Alliance as well playing, scoring a middle junction for themselves with their beacon getting a claim, and Red Alliance getting a beacon on a high junction for themselves here, and a beacon on, yes, that's 4 beacons from the looks of things scored for these teams. As we end out the match, it does look like Blue Alliance still has the lead, but that could change with some final scoring, that could change with some penalties.